Hello, my beautiful Libras. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy and grateful to have you here with me. Today, we're going to be looking into your December. And if you're new here, welcome. I hope you enjoyed this reading. We're going to start out by pulling your symbols. They're going to give us a general idea of your current situation. And then I'm going to move on to your coffee cup. While I am looking into your coffee cup, we're going to check to see this heart card, which is the missing ingredient. We reveal what you need to do or who you need to become in order to achieve success. I also have here an instant magic oracle. We will look up a message of guidance, advice, or confirmation from that book. And this will be your roadmap to success. Give us a general idea what you should be doing or what you should be avoiding. Finally, I have your color card and the spirit animal right there. I will be pulling those towards the end of your reading. I'm going to have a general and a romance tarot also, okay? If you go on to enjoy this reading, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up and subscribe to give some love. Let's jump in right away. Let's see what's happening in your coffee cup. There's actually, I feel like there's a straight line here forming, maybe a straightforward message coming ahead. This can be something that you have been waiting for a while. I'll see in your heart space, there's actually some dark unknown thing happening here. This can be a new pathway that you're setting off to, maybe creating something. And December is going to be the timeline. These things are going to start to reveal. And I see full moon darkness here. Like the full moon is the only thing illuminating your path. The moon is intuition. So if you are actually in a place of not knowing what to do, it is good to wait for the signs to come forward. The signs doesn't have to be like some spiritual angels coming down to earth. The signs can be someone actually giving you a very valuable information regarding something or someone. And if this is maybe a relationship that you receive this information, do not disregard it. Maybe this is something that is true. Maybe something is going to sound really crazy to you, but can be the truth behind. And it is good to consider it. Keeping it on the back of your mind can be very useful in the future. I see there are two people having a conversation. One of them has a big mouth here. This is not exactly like a human face shape. Kind of looks like a number 9 as well. Number 9 can be your enlightenment. The conversation that you're going to have is going to be very light energy here. This can be a person who really loves you. Maybe you don't really know that part of the situation. And they're going to open up, maybe tell you, give you some information. It can be about money, career, also about love as well. They're going to open up. You're going to have a conversation. And I feel like your jaw is going to drop to the floor because this is something that you're not really expecting to happen. I see here within towards the second week, you are being isolated in a place. Maybe this kind of reminds me of like listening booth, and like if you ever seen like this translators, simultaneous translators, they actually sit inside this kind of a booth and they translate what they hear in conferences and such. This can be that kind of a task because Libras tend to have that kind of like intellectual endeavors. You might know another language, maybe you can do this translation. And I see there's a powerful male character standing behind this box. So I feel like this is like something that is backed by an authority, maybe patriarchy, maybe government. The box can also symbolize maybe a job that you're going to take on, maybe a task that you're going to be given. And I see that you're sitting on a whale and the payment can be very good for this little task. And do not consider this thing to be like maybe a long-term thing because I feel like this is something temporary, but it is going to be a good offer for you. And there's a house under it. Like this can be under a roof. Like a conference hall is actually a place that is under a roof. Maybe that kind of like places, actually things takes place in hotels. Can be something like that, resort. But I feel like here, this is a good area. This is a good field. And there's also this kind of the light box that you have. Looks like an animal, kind of llama. So llamas represents resilience. So maybe if you keep your resilience there, because from what I heard, that's actually a really hard job to do that kind of like a simultaneous translation. But if you can maybe hold that thing. I'm not going to say this is exactly that, because this is very like specific thing to specific situations. But if this is something that you can hold on to for a while, if this is a task, a job, seems like there's a contract coming forward. This can be something becoming something for the long term. I see there's a bunny as well. Bunny can indicate wealth, abundance, fast growing wealth. So this can actually open up a pathway for you, maybe an extra income. I interpret this something like you are actually maybe on site, but this can be something that you're going to be doing from your home, because we have a roof as well here. Like if you are maybe not really working, retired, this can be something that is temporarily coming into your life to boost things up. I see a big crowd here, maybe for family as well, but I feel like this is going to become something professional. Maybe something that you used to do for family is going to become a professional endeavor for you. Towards the end of the second week, I see a person, a male character standing, kind of looks like female as well. So the gender is not very clear. This person has a hat on top of his head. Hat usually indicates authority, and their arm kind of looks like a branch. The earth signs can be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It can be this person is established somewhere. Their roots are growing down. And that person is attaching to another person. Can be a Gemini coming forward, because the twins is a Gemini. So this person can have two different faces, and there's a pathway opening right next to this person. This person, I feel like maybe in the same city, but on the other end of the city that you're living, or like they have a distance. There's a distance in between you guys, but I'm not going to say this is outside of your comfort zone. By the way, the second week, beginning of the second week, there's actually a conversation that you're having with an axe right there. And there's actually a box coming forward. The axe can be a person's character. Someone may be a little destructive, but at the same time, because that's what the axe does, like takes down the trees. I'm not saying this person is going to be aggressive towards you, but there's a conversation happening and you're receiving a box from this person. This can be someone actually crafting things with wood as well. Maybe you're going to receive a gift. Let's get back to this Gemini character. It's opening a pathway right next to this person, and I feel like they might be coming up with an offer to you, maybe an offer to work together, or maybe some part-time job opportunity. And I feel like there's a crown right there. This person might even give you some sort of authority in that position that you're going to take on. I don't see mainly like a big chunks of money. I see like small gifts here and there, but this can be like a career opportunity that you can put on your CV, which will bring like more prospects. I see more people. What's coming to me is like teaching. I don't know if you are familiar with teaching or you do teach what you know, but this can be something to, maybe you're going to give very little time, but it is going to bring very much a lot of people into your life. Maybe you're going to be meeting with a lot of good people, professionals. I want to say professionals, people with a lot of good professions. And this can change the rest of the month for you, because I see many people coming through with big heads. The big heads usually represents intellectual people. I see someone who has like a fish mouth right there. The fish mouth can symbolize wealth of that another character, that wealth, money this person has. And another one with the fish mouth as well. And they're not really looking at each other. I feel like this crowd doesn't really know each other either. That's why I felt like this is maybe a setting that many people are going to be collected, coming to one space, and you're going to be there to that people will listen. I even see this is opening up a new pathway for you towards the end of the month. And again, though, they're all like backing up each other. Their backs are turned towards each other. That's why I feel the energy of the Gemini here. So because Geminis tend to be very calm, joyful, social, and then they can go like 0 to 100 in a second, and that can be that the personality of these people, that can be one person and they have all that kind of personalities. I'm not going to put it in a negative, but Libras usually get along good with Gemini, so I feel like you might be maybe the only one who can handle these people. That's why you're going to be the one who's getting the offer, which is at the end of the day, maybe towards the end of the year, maybe for the New Year celebrations, you're going to get a massive gift that will open up a new pathway for you. And I see a new horizon right there. Maybe even like a new good celebrations, activations are gonna happen when you follow it. And I see here a horseshoe as well. Horseshoe can indicate travel, good luck. So maybe this will open up other opportunities from different cities to you, okay? Let's get into your plate now. If you have a question, a desire, an intention, hold it in your mind. Let's see what the answer is going to be. By the way, let's look at your symbols. I forgot to look at these symbols. Your desire coming. I'm not going to say super fast paced, but it is coming forward. We have the mice and the goldfish. Okay, mice is discord among friends or family. Goldfish, increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. So it seems like here you might have some discord. I feel like this is about like friends, but if you have a family and you're having like conflict with, that's okay. And why is this showing up? Because I feel like this is actually something to bothering you, something weighing you down. Maybe you're not really ready to let go of these people that doesn't serve you anymore. The family, we cannot really let them go, but understanding that we can be family, but it's okay to not get along, or it's okay to not be friends with the family. The bloodline actually connects us on a level that even though we do not get along, when there's something bad happens, we just tie back together. It's like like the chain. When the chain is loose, the pieces do not touch each other. But when you tie it together, everything actually come together. It can become like a unit, basically. So if you're feeling that way, that this is coming forward, this is something bothering you, maybe weighing you down, you can look into it, maybe mend the ties if this is bothering you, or you can accept it as it is, and know that, like I said, when something goes wrong, the thing's usually going to work out. It doesn't matter if you get along or not, okay? You come together. And there's also a surprise increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. I feel like this is material wealth because I see a lot of fish and opportunities showing for you. So around the month, you might get this kind of good gifts, opportunities, or maybe even like literal raise or some sort of like upgrade. I see a roof of a house. If you are going after a house, if you want a house, that can be also coming forward. The opportunity of moving is showing up here for you. The heart card here, actually, we're going to get to that, but I have your channeled messages as well. I'm going to dive deeper. I see gateway here, an archway. You're crossing over to an archway. I see here a hammer shark. Sharks usually indicate someone maybe with not positive intentions, like the Shark Tank, maybe someone who has that kind of like shark attitude. If you have seen the Shark Story, I think that was cartoon, like an animation. The shark were actually playing these bad guys there. So that's why that has the energy. But the hammer sharks, they are not really wild as far as I know. So this can be someone who maybe even that creating the discord, but not really harmful. Okay, so being aware of that is very important here. I see many people gathering up in front of the archway. So you might be the one opening up the archway, so we'll have the people go through. But you can be also a part of this bunch. Maybe this is a graduation, this is an upgrade, maybe something that you're expecting to come forward. And it seems like you're going to walk through. You're in the front. I see kind of like a little A, can be in someone's first name or the last name, F and V, H. Can be in some people's last name, first name coming forward here for you, S, C, many names showing up, yes. So yeah, they can be like someone coming into your life. And I see someone, a dog waiting outside of your door. This can be someone loyal to you coming forward, maybe waiting for you to allow them in as well, okay? When it comes to your channeled messages, it actually says here completion, harmony, lovers. Okay, joining with your lovers coming forward. Lovers can be multiple things, that the people that you love, the things that you would love to do, the things that you would love to have, they can also all open the doorways. The can be like a new home with the perfect soulmate, and also maybe good friendships, good job opportunities. They can all align. And the things you love, what loves you back, or whoever you love, they love you back as well. That's another message coming forward. But you need to feel it. Can you feel it? Feeling is the secret to obtaining it. Wherever your mind is, there your body will end up. Focus, laser focus coming up. And I have actually written 2 songs for you, classical music songs, and for your to listen. And also there is a book came forward here. The Heart asks pleasure first, Michael Nyman and Ann Trio. And we have another with the missing ingredient. We have the Red Violin Caprices theme. The 1616 was the time when I started writing this thing. John Corigliano and Philip Quint. And the book is Gary Zukov, The Seat of the Soul. If you haven't read it, it's actually a very good book that came forward. I just wanted to write it down there. I hope that resonates. The Heart actually card states here, you are home, at home. Maybe you're not feeling at home. That's the missing ingredient, that you have to focus on feeling more at home, centered, like within you. And this heart is your throne, that wherever you sit on your heart throne, whenever you feel connected to your heart, you're going to create home. There you are. Okay, there it is. And I think that's what came through as the message, the entering into deep self and finding out what your true intentions, what you truly want. For example, everybody wants a house, but why do you want that? You want it to turn it into a home. You want a soulmate because you want someone to accompany you. You want to share the life, share the experiences. The true intention behind everything is very important, focusing on those things. And there you will find a home, okay? Release the tangles and the knots, enter deep in yourself. That's the message came forward with this card. And the most precious throne in the galaxy is waiting for you when you do that. That's why that came forward as the book from the Gary Zukov, The Seat of the Soul. All right, guys, let's dive into your general tarot. If you have a specific question, a desire, an intention, it's good to focus on that one so you can receive specific answers, okay? Let's see. Okay, 2 cards wanted to come forward. The situation is, I feel like here, maybe you already created a good thing for yourself, a good opportunity, loving thing, wealth, something that has been created. But 8 of Swords coming forward states that maybe this is making you feel like you're locked up in the situation. Now you cannot move away from it. This can be the lonely palace here, because this person in the 9 of Pentacles is actually by themselves, and maybe you want, you want to have company now because you're alone. And 8 of Swords here is like she's actually mentally locked up in a place, and a company comes forward and releases her. So maybe it's time to allow people to come into your life, because this is the part of the reading that we do, a general reading. This is about friendship, I feel like here. Or maybe at your work, you're doing everything by yourself and trying to be efficient, but all the weight is on your shoulders. This is actually telling you the assistance will show up when you have the intention, okay? And with that, you're going to have the opportunity to relax. That's why it's beneficial for you. How will this thing evolve? King of Pentacles can be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn coming into your life. This can be someone, a leader, a financial security, who knows what to do. If this is like your own private work that you're working on, you might get an investor which has the capacity to bring in the financial support. So maybe you can hire new people. And if this is at work that you are trying to do everything by yourself, this can be the boss that you're working with, or financial support can come into the situation so you can hire a new person, an assistant. If you are retiring, maybe wondering about how that you're going to manage in the future, this can be a resource that can actually add more to your bounty. Maybe a support, financial thing, a loan, a grant, something that will put you in a very comfortable place, okay? But since then, like I see here, you were in an actually good position, but maybe that position is locking you up. This can be the solution that you're looking for. Can be like financial support, material satisfaction can be the way. Again, even though it's that what it looks like it's showing up, but I feel like there's something missing there. You're enjoying that wealth that you have already created, but maybe you're in fear of losing that. Okay, that can be the solution. Creating more resources are going to show up in your life. Cultivating that is very important. External factors here is maybe in the past there was actually a position that you have to defend your money, your wealth, your abundance, your job, and that's why you have these boundaries up, that you're the wounded warrior position here. And that's normal if that's the case, to be defensive in your situation. If you have been through things, and it's normal to try to defend what you already created. We have here 5 of Pentacles. The final situation is 5 of Pentacles. Actually, I feel like this is the end of the hardship. Why do I interpret that? Because on the bottom, the shadow effect is the new offer coming forward. Okay, 5 of Pentacles, we see these people are left out in the cold. They're feeling all alone. This is after tarot, and there are 2 people separately walking on the original tarot you see. But in this one, you see here, there's light inside of the church. So there's still hope that there are things that you can do, and you have people here. So you don't have to stay all alone by yourself. You need to get some support. And I feel like this can be spiritual, mental support as well. Having people will actually help you feel that abundance more. We have a Knight of Cups here, so you might get some offer. There are 2 explanations of that. Maybe the offer coming forward is not going to satisfy you. That's why you're feeling like all my hard work is going to go to waste. But also, this can be something coming forward that will be like, this water is flowing so beautifully, so satisfying, that you will actually pass through that trauma, that being alone situation. Okay, because we see in the picture that you're not alone anymore, even though you have felt that way. Let's see some clarifiers. I feel like this is all about financials, because we're going to do the romance differently, but also it can be in the friendship area. Maybe you are alone. We have here a labyrinth that you entered in. We have 9 of Pentacles. There's a person in the yard, in the vine and grapevine, and they're alone there as well. I feel like maybe you entered in a labyrinth with many people, but some of them left behind, even though you found the center, even though you found the success. That can be the thing that created that wounding warrior. Maybe you had to defend your territory. Maybe you had to let go of some friends in order to achieve the success. And now you're feeling maybe that labyrinth doesn't worth it. And I feel like this is still a successful thing, that you did your best. But the 8 of Swords kind of states that maybe you limited yourself to an area that is not really allowing you to do other things at this moment. Okay. King of Pentacles, actually, this is good news coming along, okay? We have the Horseman here, Horse Lady. She's carrying this bag with a letter in her hand. So good news are going to be coming forward really fast. The thing is going to evolve from being locked in a box or a situation or a career into a massive expansion. Seems like here we have your castle build up, even though you have a little defensive attitude. You already have manifested something. Maybe you're not really seeing this at this moment. You don't have them in your hand, but it is already manifested. It's on its way. Final situation is, yeah, you need to socialize. This is socializing. I see here people actually maybe getting confirmation from the outside, telling you that how beautiful your life is, can actually have a reflection on you, because I feel like whatever that you're experiencing is right now is not the truth, not the reality. There are many things that you can enjoy, and we can see these birds are actually enjoying their company of each other. So focusing on the heart that's why it's important. Another thing here, socializing is good, and we have a home right there. Okay, maybe even if you're like far away from home, maybe going back home can maybe even calling back home can reduce that stress that you're having at this moment financially. Okay, let's get into your romance cards. But I see there's a good offer coming forward. That's the shadow part of it, and that offer can be in getting invited in to a social setup that maybe you will meet with a lot of different opportunities as well. Okay, let's see. If you have a specific person in your mind, in your life, it is good to focus on that person and have like a questions regarding them. Another thing is, if you don't have anyone, and focusing on what you desire from a relationship is very important. We have Two of Pentacles here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. But here you can see this angel is holding the balance together. This can be someone who's maybe working too hard to make things happen, or like they are like off balance now. They're not really balancing their life in a good way, like when it comes to love, money situations, work. They're not really having a perfect balance at this moment. This is the person that you're thinking about, or if you have a specific person, or maybe in the past what you have experienced, that people who cannot really balance things out for themselves. Okay, that's why maybe you're feeling like this is going to repeat itself, but we're going to look into the long-term outcome again. We have the Queen of Pentacles. This is the physical connection card. Actually, it seems like here physical connection is on a very good level. There are a lot of resources. Maybe there are people surrounding you that you can come together with, and you can actually have that joyful connections when it comes to physically. And maybe this person is doing whatever, finding whatever the resources they can in order to get themselves out of this situation that they're in, so they can meet you wherever you are. Okay, they're doing their best at this moment. Spiritual connections, Nine of Pentacles again. So I feel like everybody's all in their own world happy. That's why there's maybe like a discord in the spiritual connection, which actually we have here, discord among friends or family as well. Maybe here you have to start out reaching out to each other and connecting, and you can be the first one taking the first step, but then you can expect the things to evolve from there. You have all Pentacles energy here, so there's going to be material results coming out of this relationship, seems like. And finally, we have the Chariot. I don't do reversals. I might get like reverse cards here and there because I have cats. They kick things off of my desk, and that's why I collect them however they are. So Chariot seems like here the long-term outcome is going to come really fast, even though the things here with the Page of the Pentacles energy moved really slow so far. The things at the last moment, it is going to actually accelerate really fast, and whatever that you had experienced with this person, this is going to be left behind. That's the Chariot does. The things are going to accelerate really fast, and you're going to get the result that you want out of this relationship at a very fast pace. Okay, and it's going to be long-term results as well. We have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, and we have the Cancer energy here. Cancer can be here emotional satisfaction, emotions aligning, because I think Libra and Cancer cannot really get along very well. Okay, I mean, let's see. Maybe your focus is mostly on like material satisfaction in this moment, in a relationship in your life. That's why it's like the Nine of Pentacles keeps popping out here all the time, because maybe your desire is to have material satisfaction first and then the physical. But the seed of the soul actually suggests that we have Seven of Swords come forward, but it was random, so I'm going to put it back in there. So another thing with the Seven of Swords energy can mean two things: lying, stealing, cheating. But here I feel like maybe there's a tactical difference here. This person is going to try something different at this time. Okay, we have Six of Cups. This can be someone from the past, maybe someone that you had childhood experiences with, and that's why I feel like they're trying to balance their life. They're not really, maybe you don't really have a relationship with this person, but you had this flirtatious attitude, maybe something that happened, you talked about in the past. If you don't get married till this age, we can get married, kind of like a energy you had. But it seems like you have some sort of past connections. Son of Swords with the page, the Queen of Pentacles, this person is going to come forward. Son of Swords is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, by the way. Physical connection, maybe you have to initiate things. You have to initiate things, but they're not gonna stay back. They're not gonna stand down. When you start initiating things, offering connection is a physical connection as well. Like speaking, I'm sorry, that's what I was trying to say. Communication is a physical connection as well. Okay, so when you start that physical connection, this person is not going to stay down. They're gonna come forward. We have the Nine of Swords energy here. Spiritual connection is two nines. 9 is enlightenment. Maybe this person is going through and enlightenment, and you're also going through as well, and understanding that maybe alone time, Nine of Pentacles energy, like being isolated, is not really working for the relationship. So this is actually nightmare energy. Nine of Swords is like self-fulfilling prophecy. You are guessing the things are going to go a certain way, and that's why you're acting in a certain way, and the things are going in that direction when it comes to spiritual connection. But Nine of Pentacles is suggesting is being open, have an open heart rather than being closed. Okay, Chariot with the Two of Pentacles. Okay, when you start this thing, if you have the energy of jumping into things and starting really fast, if you have the thought pattern, maybe that's what you want to just jump into the relationship right away. This is basically suggesting this person might want to balance things out, and eventually the long term, the things are going to be balanced as well. It's not all going to be about romance and just doing lovey-dovey things. It is going to have friendship at the same time. It is going to have other endeavors in the mix as well. Maybe you're going to be discussing the financials too. This is going to be something mature. It's going to have a mature energy, but if you just go very fast into it, at the end of the day, you can have a burnout, in like maybe get bored of the person. Libras tend to have that kind of like energy because you are very fast energy. You're air, intellectual, and if this is like an earth energy that you're dealing with, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, you wouldn't get bored very fast, but you can. That's why it is actually suggesting being mild, being gentle, and being balanced is very important here. Okay, and do not let other people to throw you off balance as well. Maybe listen to your own guidance rather than listening to other people's love experiences. Okay, let's dive into your message right here. What we have is your message of guidance. Let's open up a page and see. We have a cat here, and there is a flower coming out of it. Cat usually indicates intuitive guidance, intuition. Love yourself as much as you desire to be loved is the main message coming forward here. So that's the most important part. If you would like to manifest home, money, the person, the perfect energy into your life, loving yourself is the key here. Then I am going to move on to your color. Let's see which color you should be incorporating throughout the month in order to manifest your heart's desires. I also have this beautiful pink, and there's a heart right there. You can use that one as well. This pink color that can be boosting your energy, giving you more life. Maybe even like pink is another color for manifestation and a protection. You can imagine yourself inside of a pink bubble. Okay, let's see what your color is. We have the violet. This is the third eye chakra. Intuitive guidance is very important, listening to your gut feeling, and maybe even the messages that you're going to hear here and there. And you can wear this color to cultivate more of this energy into your life and create a balanced life. I don't know like how many times the balance energy came forward. You're a Libra, you are the perfect balance, and this is going to be necessary throughout this month to get through it. Let's see which animal will assist you. You can see this animal as a symbol. You can see this animal as on TV. It doesn't have to be like you actually facing the animal, because some animals can be only in the wild. So let's see, or in the zoo. We have a golden egg. You don't even have an animal. Golden egg is actually the creation energy, okay? Because the gold is like the alchemist creates gold from the metal, as we know. Message is here at the center of the heart, the unstruck sound. Within the golden egg lives a precious sound. Deep within that sound resides a message. The sound cannot be heard nor the message discerned until we retreat from the noise of modern day. This kind of reminded me of, like, I am a huge geek. I love like the Lord of the Rings, the Harry Potter movies and the books. I read all of them. So one of the, I think that was the fourth movie. It's been a while now that I read the books, but that Harry Potter actually receives a golden egg, and the way to hear what the message is, he had to take it under the water and open it up under the water. So it is like when he's relaxing, somewhere that he does that. Maybe relaxation is the key to actually hear the message inside of this golden egg. No rushing, pushing, or grasping. Find a place of deep and restful ease, perhaps through yoga nidra or meditation or prayer. By the way, that works as well. If you do not yet have a meditation practice, take some time to introspect. Engaging with the energy of the golden egg is an advanced practice. So what you can do, I feel like you can imagine this golden egg is actually opening up and giving you the message that you need to hear. The golden egg actually represents your fourth chakra. This is called Anahata, is the home of the self or soul. Guys, I don't know what to tell you. The heart comes forward, the seat of the soul. There is something, inner balance needs to be found in order to attract the other things, the rest of the things that you want into your life, okay? This is like many times this repeats itself. If there's someone or something discording with you, not really aligning with your energy, you need to stay away. And we have the goldfish too. Like, I cannot make this up. I pulled that all in front of you. Like goldfish here. So this is going to be resource for you. This is going to be maybe even bringing you material satisfaction, not only the successful relationships and peace. Okay, it is said inner guide sits there in deep meditation. So yeah, you can do deep meditation. You can do that kind of like maybe 10-minute deep meditation that can actually deepen a person down while you're going to sleep. Maybe counting from 10 to 1 is actually a good way to relax the mind. When a feeling of tenderness or gratitude arises from deep within you, know that you are well on your way. Your chest may swell like you are seeing an old friend that's been away for a long time. Listen to the message they have been waiting to tell you. Okay, listen to the messages coming forward. I have a little drawing right there. This kind of looks like M as well, maybe the symbol of Aries. If you have a good friend who's an Aries, that can be also helpful and send you the message if you see their faces. Let's get to your roadmap to success. What we have here is solar radiance, Phoenix rising. So you can imagine Phoenix rising from like spine as well. There's fire energy boosting to the top of your head, your third eye, so you can see clearly. Seems like there's a glow up happening for you. This month is going to be the beginning, and I feel like December at the end of the year and beginning of the new year, this is going to, if you can cultivate this golden egg, this goldfish energy, this radiance this month, you see opening up your angel wings, you're going to be able to pursue that throughout the year. The abundance will flow, the love, satisfaction, good friends, understanding is going to keep flowing throughout the year, okay? All right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.